Hi everyone, this is Anakin of Spear Bear Studio. So I am here to talk to you today. I'm in the new place, got the office pretty much set up, and I'll try to make more videos here and explain my game more, and also, you know, talk about what news and stuff I'm working on. So what I'm currently working on right now is I'm finishing the creature collection book, which will be 100 creatures ready for you to play with and summon when playing my game Colonies and Conquerors. Now, if you're new, listen to the video. So, Colonies and Conquerors is a role playing game I wrote that is based during the time of like 15th century to 19th century. And you play as either tribals or colonists. Now, there is no race mechanic, no mechanic for nationality or ethnicity. Those are just terms here to help you figure out your character's backstory and how you're placed in the story. Um, so far, I've told some people my game, and it's weird. I would say like people that are open to games or people that aren't even in tabletop games, they are very interested in this thing. They say it sounds cool, want to check it out. But then I get like people that are in the tabletop game groups, and some of them are just like wondering if I'm promoting like genocide or racism or whatever. And it's like, no, it's okay. It is during that setting, and I do want to like have campaigns and modules that kind of take place during those times of conflict. But I also want to go in the history and be like, a lot of these events were caused by the decisions of individual people and not by institutions or nations or, you know, large masses, I guess. I mean, some like good and evil acts in the world were done by individual people. And I mean, some have carried out, have convinced others to carry out certain things. And it's like, yeah, you can get mad at them too, but still, it's not against a generalized group of people. I don't believe in that. Like, I so it's, but that's things I will explain as like I go in like I actually do want to go in timeline, and when I do supplement books about adventures, they will have a timeline and things about the actual history that happened with those events, and explain my reasoning for like maybe including some things or um, but include some things, maybe I don't include some things, but I will try to get as truthful as a history as I can, whether I'm not really concerned about if it makes someone look bad or not, but I will respect the history that happened and go with that. um but yeah, it's such a weird thing that some people are trying to promote or trying to say that it's a game that might play out like genocide or whatever, but it's like no, it's like back when Dungeons and Dragons where people were calling it satanic and things like that, and it's like I think it's baffling that that happened, but I'm like looking at it now, I'm like, okay, I kind of understand now. Um, but so back to like working on things. So I got the creature collection book in the work. It's almost finished as far as stats wise. Art will need to be drawn out still, which I'll knock out and do. Um, and then we have the Jamestown Adventure campaign book, which will have maps and rules for setting up your game as far as you playing out your role playing game and the conquest portion in the Virginia territory of 1600s. And you will either play as the games how I have it set as far as 3 game modes. You will play as the colonists that are under Jamestown and trying to establish a foothold, or you will play as tribals underneath Powhatan. And then the third option is a mix, like an independent, and that's kind of close to what the Tuesday group that we run on Twitch is. How that thing went is like, okay, you guys are a couple like tribals and the like people are a couple colonists, but you guys are independents. You guys landed there hoping for better opportunity. The tribals are from a neighboring tribe trying to get their first impression of of the white man, as you would say during that time. And but like and they're doing missions, they're doing quests. They established a settlement through playing the game of a mixture of Native Americans and colonists that wanted a better life outside of Jamestown, and they're trying to grow that. And it's been going really cool. And really cool characters in depth. So if you haven't checked that out on Tuesdays, I'd say go for it. Um, Sorry for saying so much. I'm just kind of winging this. But yeah, it's this has been an endeavor, but the feedback's been really good. I I've been really happy with how much people are liking this. So thank you to everybody. And also, we did a Kickstarter, and that was successful. So thank you guys there that supported it. And with how well the Kickstarter did, we probably will be doing that for like any future release things, where that'll be like the promotional stuff, the signed material, and any other fun extras. Will be done through Kickstarter from now on, which I'm really happy about. It's kind of interesting, kind of stressful, but we're a new game getting off the ground, and but it's going good. So the last things I want to bring up here as far as that. So if you're a fan of, if you're interested in this game and want to check it out, you can check out this Discord community server I have up and running. I have 3 games that are currently running with a potential 4th one. I'll have links in the bottom of this video here so people can check those out. So yeah, this Discord server, it's free to play a first level character. Once your character has accrued enough experience and you're liking the game, then I do ask you to subscribe to my Patreon, which is like $5 a month. It'll let you play as a higher level character, but then it opens up you allowing to play the playtest content I have, which are ideas I'll be bouncing around to include in future books. It's almost like, think of like my version of like the Unearthed Arcana that Wizard Coast tried to do. I still don't understand why the Mystic is still in there and hasn't been done in any actual book, but they throw other fucking character options in left and right. I don't know. I don't understand it. But anyway, so that'll be like for doing our places material. And also, yeah, we got Patreon, got Discord. On the Kickstarter's over with now, but if you'd like to pre-order any of the books and materials, they will be done on our main site. There'll be a link for that as well. But yeah, things are going good. But yeah, this is kind of what's going on for June, as I'm finishing up these books. It'll probably be the same thing for July. The release date for everything is going to be in September. So that's the game plan. And I'm hoping as we gain more people, more people are interested in the game and want to try it out. If you're a fan of Dungeons and Dragons or any of the tabletop games, you will enjoy this. It's you can convert pretty easily over. Some things are simplified. I added some skills that kind of fill in weird gaps that, well, like other tabletop games, kind of left out. But yeah, it's a good amount to deal with, and like, of course, if anyone has any questions or anything like that, they're welcome to check it out. Or then they're welcome to ask me, and I'll answer any questions I possibly can. So, but anyway, thank you for listening, and thank you for your support. And I hope to see you guys like on the Discord server or message me or whatever. And the whole point of this thing is to have fun and make some great stories. Now, if you're I will actually add to the last like tidbit here, PS or whatever. One thing with the game, like when it comes to like people run the game, as far as like DMs and game masters, in my game I call them tall tailors after the American like tall tale stories. As far as running game, I found it very like it could be very difficult to like try to run a game and establish things, using other rules settings, and I simplified that as much as I could. using things that I've learned over my 22 years of playing. So if you're someone that's interested in learning the game and like also running it for other people and want to tell your story and guide players through it, it's very easy. It's very simple, and it's like I like as far as like traps and magical stuff and like loot, creature encounters and stuff. I made it really simple for you to be able to pull things together on the moment and on the fly. I like even as far as me running games and I have to like throw character stats like on a whim. There's a whole chart and table in there that has like basically all you need for like stats and everything, and you can probably throw a creature together in like 5 minutes if you really want to take time for it. I actually have um, an Excel sheet that's already rigged for character stats and everything like that, and I could usually get a creature put together in like 2 minutes. And I've been doing that on the fly here and there, and that might be something I include later in a Patreon thing. I'm not quite sure yet. I've been kind of weird. How do I go about sharing my tools and stuff like that to bring the game more? But anyway, I just want to say though, if you're someone that's like as far as players or people that want to look to run a game, it's pretty easy for that. But anyway, I'll let you guys go, and thank you for listening. Sorry for ranting and everything. I don't do any of this by script, but I just kind of wing it and be honest with you guys. So, but thank you everyone for your support and for your continued support, and please follow me on Facebook as far as Spirit Bear Studio, and if you want to see the game grow, and we actually want to turn our Tuesday sessions into podcasts that people can listen to, please support me on Patreon, and buy my stuff and everything. Every little bit helps. I hope that I can make this like a full-time gig and teach others the craft of storytelling and running games and players, and I'll give my hints and tidbits here and there. All right, well, have a good one.